If you're in the ages between 13 to 18 years old, you probably feel like you haven't figured out much. That's exactly how I felt. However, I've learned a ton since I've been 13, 14, 15, all the way up until right now where I am 21 years old. I've learned so much to improve my life, and here's everything that I wish I knew sooner. The first thing is you have to talk to more people. Most guys in between these ages are very introverted, and that usually stems from the lack of confidence. And again, I completely understand how this feels. I was always so in my own head, and it made it so hard to talk to anybody. But from my personal experience, talking to new people is the fastest way to learn new things and get new life experiences that you would have never got had you not talked to the person next to you. I've said this so many times that you have to think of your social skills like a muscle. You have to train this and you have to get better at this. And don't get me wrong, I am still not 100% there yet. I also struggle to make eye contact at certain times, but now I'm a lot more conscious. Now it pops into my head whenever I'm in a conversation and I remind myself I need to make more eye contact. And yes, obviously it's very scary, but just because it doesn't come natural to you doesn't mean that you can't get better at it. So this is exactly what you're going to do. You are going to start off talking to your teachers, strike up a conversation with them. And a little side note, it is a lot easier if you ask for help for certain things, whether it's to tutor you or to get their advice on some life experiences. Then you're going to start talking to the people that you sit next to. Then you're going to start talking to complete strangers, which is the hardest part. Talking to a complete stranger is scary. I am still getting better at it, but whenever I go to a new city, I make the effort to at least say hi to somebody. This is a great way to get people to like you, and when you get people to like you, it is a lot easier to learn and do new things. Most successful people that you see today are successful because they were able to network, and therefore that is something that I wish I knew at a younger age. The second tip I can give you is to prioritize. You have to set your priorities now. If you are blindly going through the day and not allocating certain times to the things that are most important, that is a great way to fall behind in anything that you are doing. So set your priorities right now. If it's a priority for you to get better grades, you have to allocate time to do your homework and to overall become a better student. If it's a priority for you to start hitting the gym, but you always have the excuse that you don't have time to go to the gym, it's because you're not allocating your time properly and you're not prioritizing the thing that you want to do. Now, of course, there's always going to be something more important than the next. There's always something that you could do right now, but that's why time management is so important. Trust me, you could do a lot of things throughout the day if you allocate your time properly. That's why when you see all these ultra successful guys who are doing so much, it's because they prioritize the right things and they manage their time the right way. That is a great skill that you should be learning right at this moment. And my favorite way to go about that right now is with Notion, which is the sponsor of today's video. I have been talking about Notion for quite some time now because this is exactly how I stay organized and prioritize everything that I need to do throughout the day. And this will help you a ton, whether it's schoolwork, work, side hustles, quite literally anything that you need. Lately, I've been using Notion to track my spending and budget, and this is the perfect example of how staying organized is going to get you where you want to be. If you truly want to reach all your goals, you have to have it set out right in front of you. And the reason why I like Notion so much is because it makes it so easy to stay on top of everything whenever and wherever you are. First of all, I'm a big advocate of Notion templates. There's a ton of free ones that you could pick and choose from. But let's just take for an example this green home one. This is the perfect template for any student to use. It gives you a layout of when all your classes could be. It helps you manage your time to know when your classes are going to be and if you have anything due that you need to do right now. This is especially big for those of you guys who are big into procrastinating. Trust me, I was the same way. But again, the main reason was because I did not know what to prioritize. But seeing everything that you need right in front of you, and more importantly, when you need to do it, is the best way to keep yourself accountable and keep yourself on top of the right things. This exact template also comes with a habit tracker. If you don't understand how important your daily habits are, that can quite literally be a sole reason of why you haven't achieved certain goals. Again, I use this everywhere. It is so seamless to go from my desktop to my laptop to my iPad and then to my phone. I am always on top of the things that I'm doing because I have certain goals that I want to hit. But I know if I'm not on top of my habits, if I'm not on top of my spending, then these goals are never going to be achievable. All of this is entirely up to me, but I can make sure that I'm getting things done using Notion. And I gotta say, the new Notion AI is a huge help to help me write out certain things. So if I want to add anything to a template, I can do that with the help of Notion AI. So you can sign up for Notion using the first link in the description. And if you want to upgrade to the pro level, there's actually a student discount that you could use as long as you use your school email. Next thing that I wish I knew sooner is to sleep properly. There are way too many younger guys who deprive themselves on sleep, but again, it's because they're not on top of their things. I get it, there's some times where you have to do so many things, and sometimes that requires cutting into your sleep. But the way you got to think about it is that if you're cutting into your sleep, you're also cutting into your next day. You're going to be groggy, you're going to have brain fog, you are going to feel terrible throughout the rest of the day if you don't sleep properly. So try to create a sleeping routine and a sleeping schedule. This is going to help you a ton, but that also means that you're going to have to sacrifice doing some things at night. So for some of you guys, that means no more video games at nighttime. I get it, it's fun, it's hard to turn down, but again, you have to prioritize certain things. Sometimes video games just aren't in the priority list. They're great for downtime, but that does not mean that they are required or you have any sort of commitment to them. Look, I have a whole video on how you can sleep better. I'll link that at the end of this video in case you wanted to watch that. The next thing that every younger guy needs to know is how to get help when needed. Growing up, I was always the kind of guy to be like, if I can't do something by myself, then I failed. That is a terrible way to think. Being self-taught or self-made is the quickest way to get nowhere fast. If you get help, if you collaborate with other people, or you just sit down and brainstorm with other people, you are going to learn twice as fast and you are going to make progress so much faster. You are going to get to your goals so much more efficiently and quicker. Let's just talk about academics because that's probably what you're going to struggle with right now, especially at that age. I was always too prideful, or maybe I just didn't even care enough to talk to my teachers to get extra help. From there, you're just going to fall behind, and then it's just going to get worse and worse, and eventually you are going to be drowning. So as soon as you need help, don't let your pride get in the way, or don't get that arrogant attitude that you can figure it out by yourself. Start asking your teachers, start asking for your friends for help. That way you are caught up and potentially even ahead of other guys your age. The next thing you need to start focusing on is building your health and physique the right way. So for one, most guys my age, they don't go to the gym because they never did earlier, and therefore it never became a habit. However, that's something that I'm very proud of, and I'm very happy that I did at a young age. I started to go to the gym, I fell in love with it, it became a habit, and to this day, it's almost just second nature to go to the gym. I pretty much always find the time to go hit the gym or get in some sort of exercise throughout the day because it's habit, it's second nature. I feel off routine if I don't do this. So that's exactly what you need to do today. But more importantly, learn about this. Again, talk to people, do your own research, and find out the most efficient way to get to where you want to be. I worked out for about 1.5 years before I finally took the time to start learning about how to exercise properly. And that 1.5 years, sure, I made some progress, but I wasn't happy with it. But after that point, when I started learning what to eat, how to properly work out, and started working out with other people who are going to push me, I made an insane amount of progress. And this is quite literally applicable to anything else. Your schoolwork, your career goals, anything can be done so much faster if you learn how to do things the right way, and again, talk to other people. One thing that I always forget to this day is to never let momentum die. If you have momentum on something, you are doing something right. I to this day go through these vicious cycles of being the person that I want to become, and then next thing I know, I don't have motivation to do anything, and therefore I start falling behind. And that's just simply because I killed off the momentum and I wasn't on top of the things that were getting me to where I want to become. That is a huge mistake. I'm still working on this, but you definitely need to be working on this as well. So think about it like this. This is something that we both can figure out together. If you struggle with anything, make sure to DM me on Instagram. We can have a conversation about that. But at the end of the day, just remember, it's all about the right habits to push you to where you want to become. Most importantly, you have to self-reflect. I started doing this a few years ago, but had I done this at a younger age, I could have learned a lot about myself. That's probably the main issue that most younger guys deal with, is they truly don't know what they want. They truly don't know what they're striving for. But if you self-reflect, you take out a journal, you start writing down what you actually want, what are your goals, what are your desires, and start doing some self-reflection. Is what I did today pushing me towards what I want to become, or is it just keeping me stagnant and ultimately borderline depressed because you feel like you are not going anywhere? That is exactly what I struggle with. I'm getting better at this. I need to make it more of a habit. But if we can take away anything from this video, is do that tonight, try to do it tomorrow night, or at least just do it once a week. But I gotta say, it is very easy to get lost and start fantasizing about the future. And that's something that I always get in my own head about as well, is I always think that this is where I need to be. I start to get dopamine. I start to get very happy that I can't wait to become this person that I want to. I can't wait to have these certain things. But then I'm not truly present, and I almost start to take for granted where I am today. So it's good to set goals, but you have to be grateful for where you're at today. But remember, grateful doesn't equal content. It's okay to want more things. Just remind yourself, you're here today. That's a blessing. Most of these things are things that I struggle with today, but it's getting me to where I want to be. That being said, if you are in school right now and you want to know exactly what to wear to school, here's a video that's going to show you exactly that.